Okay, so it's been less than 24 hours since I've uploaded my speculation video in regards to the part 3. I woke up this morning seeing this image and thinking absolutely nothing of it. So got about 2-3 hours in and wake up again and to see this uproar on social media on how Legends literally leaked the part 3. Called it in my last video. I said they might just straight up, they can't help it. They're going to do it themselves. And that's probably what they did here. So I'm obviously going to be breaking that down in today's video. So make sure if you do not want to be spoiled, disclaimer, we will be talking about the leaks and, you know, you could just hop off the video and enjoy that Legends information. We'll also be live for the anniversary chance time, which will be taking place tomorrow. So today they actually confirmed a special in-game in Dragon Ball Legends game event starting right after the anniversary chance time stream, which is taking place a day before the reveals. So this in-game event is most likely corresponding with some type of theme that the part 3 will have, whether that's one or both banners, depending on what we get. We still don't know, obviously, whether we're going to have an Ultra, a Legend Ultra, a Double Ultra, if they will even be the same theme or not. Post a video about it yesterday, so you guys can go check out all my expectations or predictions, I guess, speculations on what I think could be coming. So break it all down in that video. And funny enough, this even more so confirms the main themes that I've already speculated. So this image obviously not giving us too much outside of a special kind of, you know, the only time we've ever had a special in-game event that I can remember was for a Legend original character. So is this going to be some sort of original event? Are we going to have game originals Ultra? I don't know. I still think it's on the lesser likely end. But, you know, they literally made a story for the existence of Goku and Bardock. We'll have to see here. The background, you know, people love to speculate the background. Here you go. We got some hexagons from the universe of the TOP when Zeno was eliminating characters up here. That's what I saw. And I just couldn't help but laugh. But on a serious note, the second post is pretty much where the soft leak, the confirmation of potentially what we could be seeing is coming here. So Dragon Ball Legends, bitch, I'm not going to read this whole thing. Basically, long story short, they're cracking down on data miners, accessing the in-game files, and leaking what we could be seeing before it actually released. So if you guys remember anything from the part 1, we already knew about a multi-transforming character because we found that file. I made a video on it before it happened, and lo and behold, we received a multi-transforming character. It was in the files. Someone was going to come out with a multiple transformations. It happened to be Broly. And the same thing right now, I actually did the funniest thing, literally. I talked about absolutely everything, all the characters, all the possibilities, all the hints leading up to this part 3, except for what was data mined recently, because I just didn't think anything of it. It wasn't like a mechanic leak. It wasn't a character specific leak. It was a in-game event leak, and normally in-game events don't correspond completely or enough to kind of give us enough information on what we are looking for in terms of characters. So I just literally glanced through it and I didn't talk about it. I mentioned it in the video. It was there. I didn't mention, I didn't say anything about it because I didn't think anything of it. And then they straight up mentioned, hey, you guys, the data miners, don't do this because it's against terms of service. It's against, it's unethical. People don't want to be spoiled. It ruins the hype. And I do agree with this. I think a lot of spoilers, leaks, it ruins the hype, but it's inevitable. It can't be helped. I have to cover, you know, people just can't help it themselves. They like to indulge in it. But I personally think knowing anything, I love going into these Legends informations blind. So preferably, if there was nothing for me to cover, I would much more prefer it. That's why it's kind of annoying that I have to make this video and let you guys know that we kind of know what's going on here because of the in-game event files that have already been leaked. They were talking about a soda event. So game calls it soda, but it's probably referring to Genki, a Genki tap event. Soda event seems to be a in-game tap event. So we knew of an in-game event, and now they're mentioning a special event, and they're talking about not talking about it, the data miners, to not do anything with it, blah, 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 which is basically confirming that it has something to do with the part 3 because it correlates with the event. It's insane, bro. If they literally didn't say anything about the event, this post, basically, we would have not even thought that this soda event had like all that much to do with the part 3. Or like the characters indirectly, basically. So Genki, for those that don't know, refers to Spirit Bomb. But what we have been speculating all this time is Master UI, That's like the biggest speculation. We have Spirit Bomb Goku versus Kid Buu, which is now seemingly like the most probable, you know, it's the most popular Spirit Bomb. It's an iconic end of Z moment. And that's what everybody is saying it is. I don't want to say it's unfortunate. It's just like, I can't believe it. I'm kind of still hoping for MUI Goku. And I'm going to give you guys a reason why I think it could be UI Goku. Did people forget about this moment where UI's origin is literally from Goku falling into his own Spirit Bomb? It awakened his inner potential of Ultra Instinct and then led up to him mastering that form. So people are kind of debating with me in the comments here. It led to his UI. It has nothing to do with a Spirit Bomb, blah, blah, blah. It's the origin of mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. Let me cope. I don't think the event needs to directly correlate with the character. It's more or less supposed to be an indirect hint. So if the theme is regarded to a Spirit Bomb, this could be End of Z. It could be Universe Survival Saga, because there's obviously a big fat fucking Spirit Bomb that leads into Goku's strongest transformation to date. Or it could just be, I guess this is another one. We have the end of GT where Goku unleashes a Spirit Bomb against Omega. So then again, it doesn't need to actually indicate the character itself. Say this even takes place in the game, right? If it was a mini Spirit Bomb Goku, we could still get a character like Synchro Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 as the main part character because the theme correlates, rather than it being a character correlation to the event itself. So this Spirit Bomb event from here correlates to UI's being, the UI form being manifested. We could still get a Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. That has nothing to do with the event itself. It's just part of the theme. As well as this Goku from the end of Z, basically, where he's doing a Spirit Bomb against Kid Buu, but it's actually a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and maybe he has the active gauge for him to do this final attack, or whatever the case may be. I think people are definitely overlooking all these other possibilities and full-fledged out just thinking that Super Saiyan 3 Goku or End of Z Goku is confirmed at this point. So if I had to say it, I'm not delusional. I am coping a little bit because I really wanted to see MUI at this point. There's other ones I talked about in the video, but out of the three of these where it was like G4, Synchro G4, End of Z Goku, and MUI Goku, I would preference MUI Goku as the most hype ordeal here. So the Genki is in relation to the event, which indirectly hints at a character. MUI manifests from the Spirit Bomb. Tomorrow we will see the in-game event. Where is this energy gathering taking place? Is it on the Universe Tournament of Power stage? Is it on one of these Kai planets, or is it in the GT realm? Basically, you guys. So let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. What is most likely? I know already you guys are all going to attack and say the Super Saiyan 3, but for those that want to see Mastered Ultra Instinct, don't lose hope. I genuinely believe that, you know, this Genki event, people are overlooking the idea of it. We're going to know more information during the in-game event tomorrow. I'll be live for not only the chance time, but playing the in-game event right afterwards, so you guys can come and hang out with me and talk about it. We can basically know what the character is going to be at that point. I would assume it's not confirmed or guaranteed, but we'll have a really great idea, unless it's very like vague and there's still no way to hint. I very much doubt it, but why would they mention a post about it, you know, the event taking place, and to not talk about it, to not spoil the Legends information? They're doing it themselves, bro. They did it themselves by soft confirming that what was data mined. Everybody looks at the data mines because this is something that has been going on for a long time. You think the multi-transformation sequences just came out of nowhere? Speaking of multi-transforming, can that not happen for this? Like, if we really wanted to boil down a Spirit Bomb situation, we get a Spirit, like a Goku that unleashes a Spirit Bomb into UI, and then another UI, like multi-transforming UI? Would that be insane? A multi-transforming UI for the Ultra? Nah, bro, there's no way, right, you guys? There's no way. I'd still lean into this being an indirect hint. So if there was like a Spirit Bomb event, it could still hint just via the theme of it for Master Ultra Instinct Goku. But do go watch my last video. It's more in regards to everything we can see, you know, why we can see those things, the abilities, expectations and stuff. These are rather just more the narrowed down hints post the information we've gotten today. Legends cracking down on data miners, this in-game event post. I'm very excited for this. This is such a unique thing. I'll be live for it. Thank you guys for watching. Tap in with me over there. Make sure to subscribe, all that stuff. Adios.